Today's obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Carlton Eugene Stafford, age 82 of Cullman, passed away Saturday at Cullman Regional Medical Center. He was the original owner of Carlton's Restaurant. Cullman Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. Those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
That's how fast the health information technology profession is projected to grow this decade. That's how much a health information technician can make in the first year. Who will you be? Be one of us and get in a Wallace state of mind.
We had been called up for the first time. Wildfires were getting close to homes. At that moment, I got my first taste of just how important the Guard is.
Be there for your community at NationalGuard.com.
Premier Bank presents Today on 2. It is Monday, the 28th of July. This is National Milk Chocolate Day.
Milk chocolate,
Yes.
not chocolate milk?
As opposed to National Dutch Chocolate Day.
Oh.
Or Dark Chocolate Day.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Milk Chocolate Day.
Milk chocolate, okay.
So what, go out and have a Hershey?
I guess so.
Okay.
I guess so.
I
I'm
can
not a
handle
dark
that.
chocolate fan.
I'm not either.
Yeah, I don't.
Milk chocolate I'll go for.
Dark chocolate's supposed to be better for you, but I don't.
I know it.
But, so it's milk chocolate. I
Milk
can go and
chocolate.
have, that I have to today. It's just, we all have to, don't
Yes,
we?
celebrate.
Yes, that's right. Thank you.
Okay, let's start with our weather forecast for today. We are going to have a delightful week as the weather continues to be so nice. Weather brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. The average high in Cullman remains at 92. The average low is 66. The record high 105 in 1952. The record low 58 in 1937. Sunset at 7:52. Sunrise tomorrow at 5:55. Checking the satellite picture, looks pretty good over the southeast. And here's our forecast for today. A little bit cooler than we had over the weekend. A high of just 87 today. 64 for the low tomorrow morning.
Wow.
Won't that feel good? And look at the high tomorrow, just 81.
Wow.
With sunny skies, and the rest of the week, not too bad. 83 on Wednesday. Mid-80s to upper 80s. I'm not so sure we'll hit 90 degrees for the next couple of weeks.
That'd be fantastic.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Even though we did hit in the 90s yesterday, and I was out working in the yard, so it was hot. But later, around 6 o'clock, Mike and I sat on the back deck. There was a breeze. The sun was starting to go down. It was very pleasant.
Yes. We were sitting outside yesterday, too.
It was so nice.
Yes.
I couldn't get over how hot it was during the day, and then
Right.
at that point, it was really super nice. So we're getting this little cool front coming through, and maybe a little rain this morning, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, like a 10% chance, that rain for 5 or 10 minutes.
And then go away. Yeah, we can handle
enough
that.
to raise the humidity a
Right,
little bit.
yeah. But that was another thing. There was no humidity last night.
I
It
know
was
it.
super nice.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Friday, as long as the weather is good, Friday is Celebrate Coleman.
It sure is. It's going to be the 4th annual one, and it's going to take place from 2 p.m. until midnight. I hope everybody's out there at midnight. They are going to have all kinds of great music. Cole Rain, Matt Taylor Band, the Bad Brad, Overton's, and more. Kids rides, food court, all kinds of great things going on. Take advantage of the tax-free weekend. Do some shopping for the kiddies and go get school supplies and get their clothes and so forth at all the just area merchants. So go downtown, have fun, meet your neighbors.
I talked to Jackie Cook from Finders Keepers
Okay.
about Celebrate Coleman on Friday, and she said pass the word along that they will be open until 9 o'clock.
Okay.
There's been discussion among the retailers as how late are they going to stay open. I mean, the restaurants will stay open till midnight probably,
Right,
but the retailers, and I talked to Dennis Burse over at Renard's Gallery. He said they're going to stay open as long as there's customers.
Okay.
That kind of thing.
Good.
But anyway, Jackie said to tell you they are going to have a big sidewalk sale on Friday from 2 until 9. They have asked some of their select vendors to have one very special item that they put out on the sidewalk.
Okay.
Really big discount
Okay.
kind of thing.
Okay.
They are having entertainment, free popcorn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So
go
anyway,
by Finders Keepers.
A lot of people don't go by this block
Right, and they should.
and think about retail stores,
They
but
should.
Jackie said stop by and good bargains and a good time.
A couple of years ago, they had a live auction.
Right, they
Yeah.
talked about this year and I think later on in the year.
Okay.
That maybe
okay.
in the fall,
Okay,
Oktoberfest or something like that.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Finders Keepers has got all kinds of neat little things. If you're looking for some little special something or you just like to shop,
Right.
there's tons of little stores in there, you know. Just browse through each little booth and check it out. And they've got all kinds of great hand-painted items and antiques and older things. So if you're looking for something a little unique, you need to
And
go by
about
there.
the time you've been through the whole store, then they'll say, well, be sure and go in the basement.
I know.
And you find, oh, there's more.
Yeah, there's lots more. So yeah, go by and check that out. Finders Keepers, just right down the block from us, right here on First Avenue. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, Facebook friend for today. Who's our friend for today?
Let's take a look. Miss Rose Glover is our friend, and let's see. Rose likes Kid Rock and Medea, so very good. And of course, we are going to give her a certificate so she can go by and get that large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue, located right there in the Berlin Quick Stop.
And I just can't let it go by. I have to talk about yesterday's Coleman Times.
Okay.
Evidently, they're having a contest as to how many different ways you can spell the word sheriff.
Ah, okay.
I counted 3.
3 different ways.
3 different ways to spell sheriff. 2 of them are on the front page, one of them in the headline, and then there's a third spelling on the continuation inside. So if somebody finds more than 3,
okay, let
they
you know.
may be ahead of me in the contest.
I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
my
know.
goodness. You know, sometimes spell check, even though it's readily available, it just doesn't get used,
I don't
does
know.
it?
I guess not.
No, it just does happen. And I guess they're always in a hurry to get their paper
I guess so.
printed and off to the press. And so, I don't know.
Yeah. All right. What do we have lined up for today?
All right, here we go, though. When you point a finger, look at how many are pointing back at you. Okay, Michelle Warden is actually going to be the guest for today, and Tahani did an interview with her, and she is talking to us about an NBIA disorder, something that is very rare. We don't know very much about it at all, and so it should be very, very interesting. Yeah.
So that's what we have lined up. We'll continue. We'll give away our prizes for today right away after this.
In the nation, we worry about fire-breathing monsters, and we worry about spinach. At Nationwide Insurance, we take care of the big things like protecting you, so you only have to worry about the little stuff. We put members first, because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation that doesn't sweat it.
Nationwide is on your side.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
I realized at that moment, these people really needed us. And I was going to make a difference, right here in my community.
Be there for your community at NationalGuard.com.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
That's how many registered nurses the national job market will need in this decade. Will you be one of them? Across the country, that's the median annual pay for RNs. Be one of us and get in a Wallace state of mind.
All right, we continue with Today on 2. Let's see what we're going to try to give away for our prizes for today. Okay, we have barbecue from Jim and Nick's Community Barbecue. What else do we have? The large pizza from Coleman Pizza Hut, and I believe we have a shirt to give away.
Oh, yeah.
T-shirt courtesy of Harvell Homes.
Ta-da!
Great T-shirt today.
Yeah.
We've got different colors that we've had to give away. Those are the prizes. We're, of course, going to ask you a question about one of these ads. So let's look at our merchant ads for today. Tires for Less has Bridgestone and Firestone tires, but they do a lot more. They do oil changes, minor engine repair, replace shocks and brakes. They're on Highway 31 North.
Chesley Oaks, open from 7 to 7, 7 days a week, 18-hole golf course, full practice facility, beautifully manicured bent greens, 4 sets of tees to suit golfers of all abilities, and that's Chesley Oaks.
Earl's Body Shop, 50 years they've been in business. They do towing, they do auto body repair. Check out their website, earlsbodyshop.com.
There's Pizza Hut. On Tuesdays, they feature the family-sized pasta for just $10, and on Wednesdays, 50-cent wings. All-you-can-eat lunch buffet from 11 to 2 every day for only $6.49.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Pie is the blizzard of the month, and you only have 4 days left. And remember the $5 lunch served every day at Dairy Queen from 11 till 4, and that includes dessert.
And Renard's Gallery and Gifts doing jewelry, framing, prints available, all kinds of great little gift items. You need to stop by there too because they have some really unique items at Renard's Gallery and Gifts.
Harvell Homes, located on 3rd Avenue Northeast, and their phone number is 256-775-4440.
Heritage Park is going to continue on with those the little concerts in the park every Thursday evening from 6:30 until 8, and this week, of course, will be the last one.
Elvis will be in the park Thursday. Mr. Hicks Menswear, and you can find regular, big, and tall size clothing for men. Also, tuxedo rental available at Mr. Hicks.
Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue for just $14.99. You can pick up that family pack for supper tonight. It includes a pound of meat, 2 16-ounce sides, and 4 buns. That's located right there inside the Berlin Quick Stop.
There we go with our merchant ads for today. Question for today is about Chesley Oaks Golf Course. What are their hours of operation? Open from what time to what time? Some people would say sunrise to sunset, but they do have specific hours.
Times, yes.
They talk about 256-734-7399 is our phone number. We have as prizes for today the T-shirt from Harvell Homes, pizza from Pizza Hut, and barbecue from Jim and Nick's Barbecue. Go ahead and call in right now while we watch Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hi, I'm Amy Ho, Premier Bank's new office manager at 157, located just west of intersection Eva Road and 157. Stop by and see us anytime, Monday through Saturday, yes, even Saturday, where you can make a deposit, cash a check, or get a loan to purchase that new vehicle. Remember that all of our offices are full service. and that you can continue to expect the same great service that you've experienced over the past 27 years. So please stop by and see us anytime. Again, 157 office. Thank you.
No, we don't have any phone calls, so we get to keep the prizes for today. Then let's look at the rest of our merchant ads right now. Brown & Company Beverages, keeping you cool this summer. They have beer, they have wine, they have local, imported, regional. They have it all at Brown & Company Beverages.
And Auto Tech Repair and Service does electronic diagnostic where they can take care of major engine repairs, transmissions, brakes, foreign and domestic cars, doesn't matter, located right there in Beaumont.
Mullins Body Shop, over 50 years they've been doing auto body repair and towing. You can still count on them today. 256-734-1353 is the phone number.
And there's Jim and Nick's Barbecue. We give you our best is their slogan. They're located right there on Cherokee Avenue, also known as Highway 69. Stop by today to get a really good lunch or dinner at Jim and Nick's Barbecue.
Grand Point Pharmacy, the home of the original Old Goats product line, and they have all the products of the Old Goats, and they make managing your prescriptions easy. Grand Point Pharmacy.
Jolly Time Rentals, where fun is always in the air. Licensed inflatable slides, water slides, obstacle courses, bounce slide combos, and concession equipment rentals, all available at Jolly Time Rentals.
Cotton State Barns has barns starting at $14.96, but they have a lot more that they make: carports, place sets, utility trailers. They're on Highway 278 right by the interstate.
Night Free Insurance, providing insurance coverage now for over 3 generations. It is one of the top 10 growth agencies in the state of Alabama for auto owners. That's Night Free Insurance.
It's My Party on 2nd Avenue Southeast, across the street from Sacred Heart Church. Has everything you need for any type of a party. It's My Party.
And Deb's Bookstore, your hometown bookstore just down the road. Browsers are always welcome. Used books are half price off every day. New books are 20% off every day. Gift certificates are available.
There we go, the merchant ads for today. Stay tuned. We're going to talk about birthdays and anniversaries right after this.
That's how fast the health information technology profession is projected to grow this decade. That's how much a health information technician can make in the first year. Who will you be? Be one of us and get in a Wallace state of mind.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
At that moment, it hit me. This is why I joined the Guard. I couldn't believe it. I just saved a life with somebody from my hometown. Be there for your community at NationalGuard.com.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Our community billboards are brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. Dancing with Our Stars is going to take place on August the 2nd at Wallace State College in the Betty Lee Haynes Theater, featuring local celebrities. The benefit is for Bruno Cancer Center. Tickets are $20 and tickets are available at J. Drake Salon, Lister Hill Credit Union, and Holston Gases. American Red Cross is putting together a blood drive on Tuesday from 11 to 4. It's at the American Red Cross building in their new building at 1803 Beach Avenue Southeast. Bring your photo ID or your American Red Cross donor card when you go. and the Arts of Dixie. This is the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon by Don Zolitas, and that's on July the 31st at 7 o'clock in the Magookan Civic Center, featuring amateur drama workshop participants. So it's $8 for general admission, tickets available at the door. Regional Sculptors Invitational Exhibit for the Evelyn Borough Museum at Wallace State is featuring their museum hours from Tuesday through Friday from 9 until 5, Saturday from 10 until 2. Stop in and visit this tour. And community billboards can be sent to us through the website, channel2coleman.com, or give us a call, 256-734-7399, or be a friend on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman. And we'd like to wish Russ Wood and Donna Richter a happy birthday today. Their name will be put into the drawing on Friday, where they have that possibility of winning an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen. And also we have a couple of anniversaries. Terry and Dana Lynn and Don and Amy Cornelius are having their anniversary, and they will be put into the drawing on Friday, where they have the possibility of winning that $15 gift certificate to the Candle Garden.
The weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. A beautiful day today. High of 87, low tonight 64. Tomorrow's high just 81 degrees. Coming up next, our interview with Michelle Warden.
I realized at that moment, these people really needed us. And I was going to make a difference, right here in my community.
Be there for your community at NationalGuard.com.
How to get more done. Get the Duet washer and dryer that can handle up to 16 pairs of jeans in a single load. And if space is a problem, get these. A versatile washer and dryer that fit into compact places. Whirlpool, the best-selling laundry brand in the world. Got a lot of laundry? Get Whirlpool and get more done.
That's how fast the health information technology profession is projected to grow this decade. That's how much a health information technician can make in the first year. Who will you be? Be one of us and get in a Wallace state of mind.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Welcome back to Today on 2, and today we have with us Miss Michelle Warden, and you're going to be talking about it's a series of disorders, right, called NBIA.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what makes you so passionate about this? This is your son,
yes,
right?
Ma'am.
This is Paul.
This is Paul Burkhartzmeyer, my son.
Okay.
Between 7 and 8 years old, we noticed that he had developed some sort of muscular movement disorders and had some behavioral issues in school, and he went on. They've done a series of testing for 12 years,
okay.
And they were putting him under an umbrella of MDA and was treating him kind of just symptom-wise, not really knowing what he actually had.
Right, because this is very rare, this type of condition, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
There's only, so far, there's still less than 1,000 people that's been diagnosed with one of these disorders.
Is that in America, or is that
the world?
Worldwide. Wow.
Worldwide.
Okay.
They do have an international conference every 2 years.
Okay.
While Paul was, he had a reaction to one of the medications that he was on because we did not know what he had, and they were just treating symptoms.
Okay.
And it built up to a toxic level in his liver and caused him to have neuroleptic malignant syndrome and a 45-minute seizure. And we nearly lost him that day. He was in the hospital. He had to be stabilized here in Coleman. They transported him to Children's in Birmingham, where he stayed 35 days.
Wow. Okay.
During that stay, we've seen a series of different doctors, and a series of doctors from UAB came around with some interns studying dystonia, which his disorder, he has a lot of muscle dystonia.
Okay.
And muscle spasms. And she noticed that he had an undetermined diagnosis. And asked me, she said I had been studying research on a geneticist doctor in Oregon, if she could send his DNA, and I had to sign some forms, and we did the legal forms and everything, and it did come back positive for MPAN, which is mitochondrial protein associated neurodegeneration in the brain.
Okay.
It's all of the NBIA disorders are overload of iron in the body and it deposits in the brain.
Oh, I see.
And each one is determined by what gene is mutated.
Okay.
And they're autosomal recessive. In other words, both parents carry one of the same mutated gene.
Okay.
And the child inherits both.
And that's very rare also.
Yes,
Right.
there's only a 25% chance of that happening.
Wow.
Now, Paul's disorder is a neuro disorder that's been put under the category of NBIA, and he is only the 80th person in the world to be positively diagnosed with MPAN.
Wow.
And it is a German-Polish lineage.
And that's what, is it most people of German, Polish lineage that have this disorder, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, a German doctor is the one that found the mutated gene that causes MPAN.
Okay.
Now, PCAN2 and 2 or 3 of the other, there's like 7 right now, subtypes, was discovered by Dr. Susan Hayflick and Allison Gregory and Dr. Hogarth's lab in Oregon. And what makes me so passionate about this is I was blessed and I got to go to the international conference last year. Met the doctors and the geneticists and had one-on-one time with them. And educated myself because the doctors here, none of them knew anything about it.
Right.
I mean, his team didn't know. The lady that actually, suggested the testing didn't know. She had just been reading some of her research because she has awards for her genetic research.
Okay.
Dr. Hayflick does.
Okay. And was he under her care directly, or was he just part of the program that she worked on?
The lady that came around and seen him, no, she was just a neurologist from UAB that had a group of intern students with her.
Okay.
And they were studying what dystonia looked like. So she came around and introduced herself and her students to my son, who has muscle dystonia very severely.
Right.
And she showed them, what the muscle dystonia looks like and feels like. And that's when she discovered, his charts and stuff.
Okay. So how can people donate to research NBIA disorders?
Okay. For the NBIA disorders, they have a website.
Okay.
And it's www.nbiacapdisorders.org.
Okay.
This website also has a menu at the top. You can scroll through, and it has research, and you can actually read the research that they are working on in her lab. They're working on testing an embryo stage, and they have found a medication called, the generic name of it is Feraprox.
Okay.
Depravone is the brand name. And it's not made, it was not approved in the United States by FDA for NBIA yet. It was approved for a disorder called thalamus, which is an iron overload.
Okay.
That's being wrote off-label, and there is a trial study going on for PCAN.
Okay.
But when I came back from Texas, I was determined to find a doctor to write this off-label. 19 doctors and 10 months later, and he's on it. He started it March the 4th of this year.
Okay. And we have, you brought a video.
Yes, ma'am. I brought a video of Paul's baptism. He was 17, He was baptized at Daystar Church.
Okay.
He requested this himself.
Okay.
We had been going to church there every once in a while. I was working and a lot, but we did go about once a month.
Okay.
He loved Daystar. He remembered his vacation Bible school because when he was younger, I used to volunteer every summer to help. We lived in Hanceville. We went to Hopewell, and I was always one of the volunteers. And he remembered his Bible studies about how John the Baptist baptized Jesus, and he immersed him in water.
Right.
And when the pastor suggested just sprinkling because Paul could not walk, he could only stand up. He said, "No, sir." He says, "I love Jesus, and Jesus was baptized by John the Baptist, and he was immersed in water, and that's the way you're supposed to do it." And even though he was scared of water, and it took 3 men to get him in that baptism, his courage, faith, and love for God and Jesus, he did it.
He did. That, wow.
He's a very courageous, brave young man. Kind, always has been. Always, like I was telling you about the testing, he's always been that way. And for his birthday this year, even though he can't speak very much yet, he is getting some verbal back. I know what he's saying to me by we have communication through our eyes and how it blinks and signs. And for his birthday this year, I asked him what did he want to do. Did he want to have a fundraiser or awareness or a prayer, or do you want to have a party or anything like that? And he indicated to me that he did not want to have a party. He didn't want no presents. That he wanted his prayer, family, friends, and awareness. And I said, what about, would you like for people to donate instead of bringing you presents to NBIA in your name? And he blinked once and grabbed my hand, or tried to. He really, at that time, he could not reach up. His hands were like, but now, since he's been on the Theraprox, he started it March the 4th, 2 weeks ago, he reached up and grabbed my arm out of the bed like this. He could not do that.
That is awesome. And this fundraiser has passed already, right? It was back in April. But people can still donate by going to this website.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. All right.
They can go to this website and learn all about the subtypes and the research. And I was not able to bring Paul with me, so I brought a little piece of Paul's life with me to share with y'all. And these pictures right here are the conference that I went to in San Antonio, Texas. There was people from Australia, California. This is Dr. Hayflick, Dr. Gregory. There was people from Japan, Nevada, Texas, India, many more countries. It was an international conference. When they say international, they mean international. This is the clinical trial for NBIA, and this month will be the 18th month. Dr. Vizitsky and Nancy Sweeter is his RN, and I do not know when the research paper will be out.
But soon, hopefully.
Yes, ma'am. That's what I was hoping. We're hoping really soon, because it will show that this medication does help NBIA patients.
And it's so, it's just inspiring to hear about and to learn about. But we are out of time, so remind us of that website one more time.
It is www.nbiadisorders.org.
Okay.
And if you can know, like, here's 10 months, 2 years, 7 years. This is 19 and 14, 16, 17, 19. These are all before he had the neuroleptic malignant syndrome and the seizure. This is him in the hospital. His first day home from the hospital. And these are since he's been on the Fairprox. This is in June, and that is my grandson, his nephew, and he thinks the world of his nephew, and he lives in Florida. So when he was up, as you can see here, he's lifting his head up and smiling and holding on to Cameron's hand, which he could not do at Christmas time.
Right.
So the medication is already improving some of his functions.
Okay. Well, that is, such an inspiration to hear. And so thank you so much for coming with us and sharing your story. Everybody go to that website and be sure and donate, because this is definitely something, it's definitely very worthy. So
Yes,
thank you so much for
we need to keep the lab open, and because it's the only one open in the United States.
Okay. Well, remember that. Go and donate, and we'll be back with more Today on 2 right after this.